Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's Daryl here. It's 5 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. All right, I'm sure my detractors and any Trump supporters that watch my channel have been wondering if I was going to talk about the incident with the two police officers in Compton in Los Angeles. And let's talk about it. Okay, so what do we know? Let's talk about the officers. One is a 31-year-old female with a 6-year-old son, I believe. The other one is a 24-year-old male officer. They've got 14 months on the job. They both graduated with the same class. So these two have known each other, this male and female officer, in the car together all day. Graduated the same class. So they've known each other for a while. 14 months, they don't have a lot of experience. They're in Compton, which I'm not a resident of California, but I'm pretty sure there's a considerable amount of gang activity in that neighborhood. All right, there appears to be only one video. Despite video cameras being everywhere these days, there's only one video camera, one video shot of this. I'm going to tell you guys my gut feeling. When I watched this, I felt like the actor, the suspect, was a female. I could be wrong. I'll probably be wrong. But my instinct, every time I watch that video, I get the feeling that that's a female. I don't know why. It's a gut instinct, but I think it's a female. I could be wrong. Already on, I was trying to read Fox News and their take on this, and they're already calling it he. That's a him, which I think is kind of jumping to conclusions, because it might not be. All right. The reward, $100,000 and $75,000 matched by private donations. $175,000, and apparently nobody's come forward for that loot. That's a considerable amount of money, and nobody has come forward. So, all right, let me just tell you guys what I think. I know Trump supporters and the far right are more than anxious to blame this on protesters, agitators, or Joe Biden's future. It's happening in Trump's America right now, but I'm sure they're more than happy to say, well, this is going to be, I don't even get the logic of that. This is going to be Joe Biden's America. Like I said, I don't mean to laugh, but it doesn't make any sense. You know, what's happening now? Well, it's going to happen then. It's going to happen in the future. All right. So, the suspect. It could be anybody. It could be a relationship between the male officer and the female officer. It could be a spurned spouse, a spurned a significant other. It could be a three-way love triangle gone wrong. It could be that. It's happened before. It could easily be gang activity. Like I said, I don't have a lot of experience with gangs. There's not a whole lot of very organized. Well, there's gangs here, but there's far more in California. We've all heard about how gang members earn their bones. An act like this would certainly fall under that. It could have easily been gang activity. It could have been a variety of things. I think it's interesting that these two young officers with only 14 years experience seem to be in one of the more dangerous parts of town. Again, that's my speculation. I'm not. I've been to LA a few times. I stayed there for a while, but I'm not all that knowledgeable of that particular area. So these are my feelings on this. Until a suspect's caught and the motive comes out, I feel for the officers. I'm going to assume that they didn't deserve this, that they didn't do something that would call for this kind of retribution. I hope they get better. I don't think it's right to... there's reports on Fox News that, and again, I've seen... I don't believe Fox News. There's reports on Fox News that the ambulance was actually blocked by protesters trying to get to the hospital. I don't believe that. There probably were protesters outside the hospital, but so until a suspect's caught, I really can't speculate. I'm assuming the officers didn't deserve this kind of retribution. It could have been random. It might not have been. And that's about how I feel on it. I hope they recover. I don't wish anybody ill will, regardless. That's about all I have to say on that. I'll be back later with another video where I talk about the proliferation of Trump signs in this town, and I actually talked to 2 Trump supporters and their fascination with Fox News. That'll be my next video, I promise. All right, you guys have a good Tuesday. I'll be back shortly.